Hello and welcome, Libra, to your reading. So happy that you're here. Okay, so we're going to see what's going on for you. We're going to give you whatever information I receive. I receive mostly intuitively, all right? Not so much the cards as everything else that I'm receiving from the guides, angels that are present for each reading, okay? If you guys do want to find me on social media, like Instagram, Facebook, you can search at I'm sorry, I almost gave you the wrong, at Muscle Car Medium. My daughter has an Instagram that's kind of similar to mine, and I almost said the wrong one. All right, so at Muscle Car Medium, you could find me, and I do more card pulls and other little things on there that I don't put on the YouTube channel. Okay, so also look in the description box. You can email me if you would like a private reading. Oh my goodness, okay. Let's see what's happening here. Something's eager to come out. All right. Okay, so a couple different things, all right? I feel like there was some kind of for some of you, something happened, something that was supposedly a new opportunity. It could have been a job or something like that you thought had promise, but it turned out that it was not, okay? There was something definitely not right about this opportunity for some of you. Okay, so I don't know in what way. Perhaps you were not in the right place to receive it, or you are not in the right place to receive it yet. Okay, so it might have been it kind of happened, the timing just wasn't right for you. I don't know what this is, and I don't feel like that's for everyone, but that something happened, something that was an opportunity, or you thought it was an opportunity, that turned out, it just didn't work out at all. Okay? For others of you, it looks like there just needs to be a change in perspective in some way. All right, let's get some more here and see. Okay, so it's like there's a lag, or there's something that's not allowing for a certain foundation to be built or begun. Okay, it's like you're waiting, and just shit's happening, just shit happens, and it's like then your attitude is in the, you're feeling not good about it, and there's just a lot of like this interference in a lot of different ways between what you thought was an opportunity and the actual foundation of this opportunity, or moving into the actual opportunity itself. Okay, so we have, you're working hard at it. Okay, so whatever this is, it's still, I feel like it's still in the works. You're still patiently trying to figure out how to get your harvest. Okay, you're still working hard at this. Okay, what do we need to know for Libra in this situation? Okay, so they're telling you that even though it's still coming at you, but it's slow, And there's just some kind of a realization, or we get the Judgment card, which is always like some kind of a connection that you still need to make. But it's coming, it's coming. It's just not, yeah, it's going to prove to be fruitful for you. Queen of Pentacles. So this does feel kind of like something in the way of finance or work or career, or just or whatever it is that you know, is your project or something that you're trying to get off the ground here. Okay, so there's some kind of information or realization that is coming to you that's going to make this happen. Okay, let me get that. Yeah, look. Ace of Pentacles. All right, so they want you to keep going forward because new opportunities are going to continue to present themselves for you. Okay, let me see. What else for Libra, please? The Chariot. Okay, so this card literally, I don't even know how it does that. But it was still in my hand and it flipped completely upside down. So I'm taking note of these cards that literally flip completely upside down when I know they're not that way in the deck. So I feel the energy of you not really moving or not wanting to move forward in something or in some way. So you're feeling held back. You're feeling held back by something, someone. So you don't feel like it's really the time to move forward. And I don't know if it's just a feeling that you have that isn't like really real or really, I don't know. I don't want to say it's not real. It's real to you, but is it something you're just doing, you know, without any real basis for it? Like, why don't you want to move forward? Like, what's stopping you, or why do you not feel ready to do that? Okay, because it's showing that you are moving towards victory and recognition. But what is this nagging feeling that I'm getting? Like you don't really, I mean, you want recognition, you want success, you want all that stuff, but on the back burner, it's like, I don't really want everybody making a fuss over me. I don't want, you know, it has that like underlying, like I don't really want to stand out because I feel like it's going to bring just more, you know, crap, because not everyone's happy for your success. And that's what you've experienced in the past. So it's almost like you're putting the brakes on a little bit for your abundance by thinking that it's just going to bring out people who are jealous or change relationships or whatever the outcome would be with your success. Okay, but do you really want to have that dragging you down and you having to take the slow road to get to where you're going, because you feel underneath it all, you kind of feel like you don't really want to be in the spotlight. Okay, so that's like a personal thing that you have to take a look at. All right. Okay, we have, oh, jeez. Okay, so we have the Hierophant and the High Priestess. All right, so this is like, these cards, when they come out together for me, there's just a lot of, you notice they both have pillars around them, okay? So they have, this is like religion, it's tradition, it's structure, it's learning, it's teaching, it's factual, it's, you know, logical. It's all those things that are, you know, set, kind of like a set thing. Okay, the High Priestess, you know, she's like secretive and she has all the secrets, and she's connected to the divine, and all these secrets are behind the veil behind her, and she's got the Torah or whatever. She's got this book of secrets, and she's balancing duality. She's balancing the negative with the positive, and she's got this whole mystical spiritual experience going on. And even though this is like a priest, it's not the same, there's similar connections. I'm not going to get into all that, but this is more religion based, kind of factual based, and this is really having this personal connection. Okay, so that's kind of what's going on here. There could be like this battle within you, like tradition versus maybe a different experience that you're having personally with your own intuition or whatnot. Okay, I mean, there's a million different ways that this could go. So I hope that I kind of gave you the differences or whatever, but there's something going on here where something is holding you back, like I've already been saying. But why? What is it? Is it some kind of an underlying belief that you need to let go of so that you can just move freely into your abundance? Okay, so let's see what else. Thank you so much for the messages so far. All right, okay, look, there's your abundance, there's your happiness. It's all there for you. If you can move past this limitation, it could be more than one limitation. It could be whatever it is for you. It's part of, figuring out those things that we each have that we know are within us, that we've learned. And it's almost like this is all the stuff we've learned in our life, but the High Priestess is an actual connection and an actual experience. So a knowing of what's real for you specifically. Okay, so that's figuring that out is what brings you to your happiness, what brings you to your true self. And then who is where's your soul tribe, or where do you jive, where do you fit, right? Okay, and it could be a painful process. It's it's like we each have to look at each thing and say, you know what, that's just not me, or I just don't believe that anymore, or I have experience to the contrary, and I'm going with my own personal experience rather than what I've heard, from other people. Okay, so let's see what else. Anything else? Other advice from Spirit? Okay, thanks. Hold on. Let me grab another deck here. Okay, let's just see what comes up from this deck, what they want to reiterate or talk about. Let's see. Okay, Knight of Cups, Page of Wands. All right, so there's a desire here for love, for happiness, for passion, for something new. It's almost like their clothes are like, the colors here are completely matching. It's like you want to match love with passion, love with creativity. That's really what's in your heart. All right, even with nature, with organic substances, I'm getting, just like something pure, simple, pure. And it's like a new beginning, like someone actually giving you, also the balance between give and take, like someone coming to actually give you their love, to actually say, wow, I really admire you, or I love you, or I want to be with you, or whatever it is, and have that passion start growing from the beginning. Okay? This is a feeling that this is what Spirit is saying, is possible. Anything else? Okay, and there's the card of it happening quickly. So once you decide that you're changing your mind about beliefs, it's basically your own decision. Like I said, that doesn't feel like I want to believe that anymore, or whatever. And then it opens a door to quickly have, this change happen, and for this chariot to start moving forward, because it's like, click, I connected to my true self. And it starts the chariot in motion. Anything else you want to talk about? Okay. All right, so we have the Lovers. And it kind of flew over here. I feel like there's maybe in the past there was someone walking away from love, is what I'm feeling. So someone had either, walked away from loving you in the past. And I feel like that is still kind of a ghost in your closet. All right? Because when I look at this card, and they had me reach for this specific deck, and in this deck, do you realize, this man figure, she is in like full living color, and he's a ghost. He's like not really there. Okay, so I'm feeling like someone walked away from love and is still there in your consciousness from the past. Okay, so it's something you can take a look at. I'm also getting that when you do decide this, like if you think that there's someone from the past that you could possibly connect to again, it doesn't really matter if you think that or not, is what I'm getting. What matters is you deciding to open yourself up and to be free of it. And then if it's meant to come back to you, then it could also circle back to you. You know what I mean? It's like we have this fear of letting go of something because we think if we let go of it, we're not ever going to get it. Like we're wiping that away. But that's not necessarily true. You're just opening yourself up and deciding you're going to be free. And when that thing, if that thing or that person comes back to you, you then will decide, if that really does fit for you. Okay? Because we have the Page of Cups twice. Oh no, it was a Page of Wands, and this is a Page of Cups. So this is, it could be a new love coming in. And when I say new love, it could be that old love, but totally renewed. Like maybe you have grown and decided all these things and reevaluated your beliefs, but maybe they did the same thing. You don't know that. Or maybe they're going through the same thing. Who knows? Okay? So even old love can be new love as we grow and evolve, right? Okay, so it could be brand new love also, okay? Because you're open to whatever's coming, knowing that the divine has your back and it's going to work out and you're going to make your choice, and maybe you'll be the one that walks away because you like, oh, sorry, that just doesn't fit anymore, okay? All right. Okay, so we're going to leave it there for Libra. And I drew this card for you at the beginning, and it is, I am free from fear. All right, so this underlying thing is fear-based, because it's keeping you from forward motion. I'm free from fear. Let's see what it says. Fear is an anxiety that something bad might happen. Rather than living in fear, you are invited to make empowered choices based on what you need in order to feel safe here and now. Let your fear be a guiding teacher so that you can return your attention to the present. Self-mastery of fear. Take a moment to identify any fears that are present and reflect on what you would need in order to feel safe and secure. Imagine which comforting words would feel supportive to you at a time when you are scared. Repeat these words for 1 minute. Then open your eyes and look around. Notice what you see and feel in this present moment. Okay. All right. I love that. So a couple of things here. If anybody follows Sonia Choquette, she has a little method that is like that, similar to that. It's like anytime you feel that you're not in the present moment, then take a look and take a look at an inanimate object or something, your pet or something in the room with you to bring you back to the present moment. Okay? Let's see. And also imagine which comforting words would feel supportive. All right, so I recently have started doing something where instead of saying I am prosperous, I am, because that's very powerful to say I am, but when you're not feeling that way, it kind of feels disconnected. So if I say I am healthy and I don't feel healthy, there's a disconnect there. So what I started doing is just, even like in bed, like just before you go to sleep, that's kind of a really good time to like get yourself in a state of what you would like your life to be or whatever. So you could just start saying single words, like they're talking about saying words. So just say to yourself, happiness, success, prosperity, wealth, all the words that if you just start saying those words, even now, if you do that for a minute and just start thinking of all these words that make you feel good, you can feel a shift in your energy just by doing that. And if you do it just before you nod off to sleep, it's powerful. Okay, so that is the tip of the day. All right, thanks so much for watching. Please do like, share, and subscribe. That really helps my channel, also helps your energy get involved for the other spirit readings, these readings, and anything else that I do. Okay, thanks. Bye now.